Let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, travel the land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern DNA, showing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, travel the land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern DNA, they're chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. For the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied.
Well, I am back for another live stream, hanging out with you guys, talking about a few different things. If you read the title, we'll be talking about the Navy football team's choice of rivalry uniform and why it means so much to me. Because if you look back there, we'll talk about it a little bit later, but there's a hint right there. And we'll get into it a little bit later, but I'll just let everybody come in who's going to be hanging out with me today and chilling out. Don't forget to if you're hanging out with me today, go ahead and send a message in the chat. Let me know that you're here hanging out, and we'll get into the talking points here in a little bit. Get everything kind of situated for me because I got things everywhere for today's stream. Oh man, I'm excited. For everybody that's been following along on my journey, I am now officially under the 300 pounds. That's right. It's took me almost. Let's see. I started technically losing weight in March, so it's 8 months. 8 months, and I've lost almost 120 pounds. It's going good. It's going good. I'm getting there. I'm moving in the right direction. It's taking it's slow, but I'm not seeing the adverse effects as much as I probably would. Losing it really fastly, and I'm trying to make sure my body is staying as healthy as it can while I'm doing this weight loss journey. So I'm happy with my progress so far. It's like I said, under 300 pounds. Finally, this is the goal, or the first big goal that I wanted to hit. I know 100 some pounds. You think I'd already hit like a 100-pound goal that I'd be like, oh, whoo, yeah. But this was the goal that I wanted to hit right off the bat, was the 300 mark. It has been a while since I've been under 300 pounds, and so I'm super excited. I think I weighed myself this morning and was 299 pounds. So I'm just right underneath that 300-pound mark, and but I'm happy about it. It's been a journey to get here. It's still a long journey to go. I still got like 80 some pounds to go before I hit my mark of my main goal that I want to hit. 220 is what I'm shooting for. 80 more pounds. So I'm thinking I'll hit that goal by next July. That's what I'm projecting it to be, is next July. I'll hit that goal of 220. That's pretty much what I was before I joined the Navy, and that's what I'm shooting for. So before we get into it too much, I'm going to go ahead and throw the advertisement. As you can see, I've got in the chat the affiliate links. You can see it on the screen here that says Blackout Coffee Company is the place you want to go. And I'm going to throw a short ad up here, and then we'll get into the talking points for today. So let's go ahead and run that ad. Hey guys, you in the mood for some really great coffee? Then why don't you try out Blackout Coffee Company? This is a family operated business right out of Florida that sends fresh premium ground coffee straight to your door. My favorite is the chocolate peanut butter, but my wife says her go-to is the blueberry. In every bag that you purchase, they send a bag to the troops overseas, and you can't beat that. And right now, I've teamed up with them, so if you want some premium ground coffee sent straight to you, you can click the link in the description, and at checkout, type in SDNA20 and get 20% off of your next order. Why don't you go and get you some premium ground coffee today? And that's right. If you want some good American-made coffee, go to blackoutcoffeecompany.com. In the checkout, use SDNA20 and you'll get 20% off of your first order. That's a good way to support me and to continue my content creating journey. If you want to buy some merch, like this hat, for example, you can also get that. It's in the description or it's in the chat right now. By clicking the shop link that's in the little drop down or the pinned comment there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So Navy unveiled earlier this week their uniform of choice, and I'm a Tennessee football fan through and through, but I also served in the Navy, so I always watch the Armed Forces Bowl every single year. Root for my Navy to pull through. I think Army may take us this year. They are super. They're really good this year. So, but that being said, Navy drops the craziest thing. I did not expect this to happen. Like usually they go with a overall theme to kind of bring all Navy together, kind of like, it has something to do with the battleships or the aviation part of it, and they'll have like squadron patches on everyone. And every year I'll try to look, if they do the aviation part, I'll look for the squadron patch that I was a part of, which is the Jolly Rogers. That's was the squadron I was with. So I always look for that every year that they have the squadron patches on there. So, but Navy drops a crazy uniform choice that I just did not expect to see, and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it here. Hopefully, I don't have too much echoing in the desktop, but we'll watch it. I got to talk through it because I don't want to get like copyright striked or anything. It's only 1:10 long, so this is my reaction to watching this. This is a banger to me. And let's see what we got here. So, yeah, here we go. So, if you don't know instant Jack Ernie, that's basically we carry, or we don't. The officers carry around the bones of possibly Ensign Ernie, and and that is
After 8 decades,
a big thing for us. About this uniform is super clean. I mean, having the Jolly Rogers represented like this is so cool. And I worked on these jets, and I mean, you can see those are F-18s. I worked on them. That's the jet that I fell off when I was in the Navy. So to have this represented and that be the uniform of choice is super awesome. I mean, they're taking photos right outside the hangar that I used to work at. So, I mean, that mural back there of the Jolly Roger flag with the 103. I mean, that was pretty much right behind, right between the line shack and the main building, and that to me is just super cool that Jolly Roger's being represented as the pick for the uniform, and I had to get a jersey. I had to get a jersey. Um, I would that if the helmet was available, I'd probably go in debt trying to get the helmet too, because having the Jolly Roger logo on the side of the helmet, and it's got the aircraft um, look to it also is just super awesome. I can't wait to see them in it on the Armed Forces Bowl. Super awesome. Um, I'm stoked. I can't wait to get the uniform in, because or the jersey in, because that's gonna be so cool to have in part of it. I mean, I still have it's up there, but it's with my ribbons and everything, my little shadow box. I've still got my plane captain um uh, bat or a patch that has the Jolly Roger and the plane captain underneath us. So I've got it in there at Strike, the arm rocker. I've got it. It's got Strike Fighter 103 squadron there. It's cool to have that. This is the squadron that they picked um, to be represented, and I was part of VFA 103. A lot of people had gotten kind of was I think it was 84 was the original or one of the originals, and it goes back even further than that. But um, to have the Jolly Roger kind of come through, and I was actually part of that squadron. It's really cool to have them represented here in this game. And I saw that, I was stoked. I showed it to my wife, and she was a little less stoked. She's like, "Well, that's okay. That's cool." I'm like, to me, it's so awesome to have something like that big part of my life, and I was part of being represented on a big scale like that. It's kind of cool. So I hope Navy can pull it out and go Navy, beat Army. I hope they can. I don't know if they will or not. Army's super good this year, and I, I I think it's going to be a fight. I think it's going to be a fight. Navy's. I looked at Army's uniform, and Army's like, "Oh, there's so much history." Yeah, I'm sure there's history to what they're representing, but the uniform itself is flat. I mean, it's super flat. This jersey is so cool. It's got the victory stripe on the sides, with the skull and crossbones on the shoulder pads. Um, that one, and then on the neck, it actually says "Fear the Bones." So that's super cool that they're doing this. And I had to get. I got a couple, guys I served with. Shout out to Waddy. He is the first one that posted that I and the guys I served with group, and I was like, Waddy, man, that's awesome. I had to go find it, and I put the shop link in there, and then I sent it to my buddy Mike, and then Matt had posted it on Facebook, and I was like, yeah, I just sent this to Mike. I was like, this is so cool. All the guys I was serving with were all like freaking out about this, because this is huge for us to have a jersey, like a football jersey. So, but yeah, I know it's kind of a geek out moment for me to have that kind of thing. So I'm waiting for the jersey. When I have the jersey, I'll probably be wearing that jersey on one of these streams, because I can't wait to see what it looks like in person. So super cool, super cool. If they come up with a helmet, I want even if they come out with a mini helmet, I hope they come out with like a mini helmet. I'll buy that. The mini helmet's just fine. I don't need the big helmet, but the mini helmet will be awesome to have as a collection. I had a one of those, you can one of the plastic, you can build like model planes or whatever. Mom had bought it for me right when I got out of the Navy, and I was putting it together, and you put the stickers and stuff on. I was looking at the stickers; those guys where I had served with names were on there, so that was kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I can't even remember what jet I fell off of. I think it was like 211 or 207 or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it's been since 2013. Well, I left the squadron in 2011 after I got hurt. Um, Early 2012, I think. End of 2011, early 2012 is when I left 103 after I fell off that F-18. But I had some good times with 103. I mean, I think I talked about it in a few streams before. Uh, that going to Fallon and going to Key West doing the backseat ride when I was in was really cool. That was a big moment for me, or a big part of my career was getting to do those fun things. Was going to those places, seeing Top Gun, the new location of Top Guns in Fallon, Key West. I can't remember how long we spent down there. Being down in Key West and doing the backseat ride while I was in Key West. That was all part when I was part of 103. So, um, yeah, that was. I mean, I met some really good guys I served with. I worked with a lot of good guys in 103. A lot of knowledgeable stand up men that I got to work with. Crazy, man. Some guys I still call friends to this day, call brothers to this day. That's one of the reasons why I just went to Arkansas was to officiate a wedding for when I call brothers I served with in 103. Not to say that when I was at FRCMA, those guys are any less than brothers. There's one of my best friends comes from FRCMA and talk to him at least once a day, if not every other day. It's and if we go longer than a month, there it's usually we're either one of us is really busy. So um, it was a good time. It was good. There were some good times and there were some hard times, rough times. Not saying every moment was amazing. I look, I kind of have a little bit of the rose colored glasses on looking back at all the times in the Navy. There was definitely stressful and hard times and times I probably didn't, get along with a lot of people there, and rightly so. They didn't get along with me, whatever. But overall, I mean, I knew in that squadron, at least 103, that squadron, everybody had each other's back, and it was a, especially in your own shops, it was family. Um, So that's what was really special about being in a squadron. Now I was part of FRCMA. It was a little bit more headhunting. Everybody was out for themselves for the most part, especially in higher up commands. I mean, or in higher up. So everybody was out for themselves. There wasn't as much as looking out for your younger guys. But the squadron was a different story. I mean, there were people go to bat for you, at least for what I seen. I can't speak for everybody. At least what I, seen, everybody had each other's back for the most part, to an extent. They would make sure they'd look out for you and take care of you in certain instinct or in certain circumstances. So, 103 for me, it has a special place in my heart, and being able to see that being represented at the football game is super cool. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that first because I saw that this week, and me and the guys I served with, we all kind of geeked out about it and thought that was really cool. But yeah, and then of course, talked about the weight loss. That's still going on, still going strong. So, but yeah, I think we got tomorrow. We got another video coming out with the Arkansas video. Last week's video did okay. YouTube still being strange, man. It was climbing high, like it was, you could see the trend of it climbing, and then all of a sudden, just flatlines, and it's so strange. It is so strange what the way they do things. It's odd, it's odd that they don't they don't just let things continue to grow. They just flatline it out. And people, and I've watched so many creators and so many, you know, people say how to grow your YouTube and or how to get more views, and they're like, well, maybe it just didn't reach out all the people, or reached out all the people that possibly could reach. And I'm like, that there's millions and billions of people that watch YouTube every single day, and you're telling me content that I made has reached the most amount of people that it's going to ever reach, 470 some people. Unlikely. What most likely happens is YouTube sees an upward trend of a small creator and it's doing better than it should. It's probably thinking, oh crap, um, something may not be going right. This shouldn't be, you know, happening because this is not what they average, you know, that's not what they averagely do. So they'll probably just you know, halt it. That's my thought process is they'll halt it to, you know, make it come to a complete stop. If that's the case, that's pretty stupid. Bad practices, but I can't prove that for a fact. It just seems like we've had that in multiple different circumstances where we have a video shooting straight up. I mean, it's getting, you know, a lot of views, and all of a sudden it flatlines out of nowhere. Um, it's just odd, you know, it's just odd. And I think there's some funny business about it. I can't prove it, but I'm just saying I think there's something up there that doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? I mean, I'm doing everything I can to continue to get views and do some live streams, hanging out with you guys on Fridays, so y'all can get to better know me and find out, you know, what I'm passionate about and what I'm doing throughout the week. Right now, it's really just trying to lose weight, you know, losing weight, and we got some family get-togethers coming up real soon. Sunday, I've got you know, our first of our Thanksgiving meals. So I got to move my cheat day from tomorrow to Sunday. So I can't get my morning cheddar rounds like I like to go get tomorrow morning. I have to wait till Sunday morning to go get them, but that's all good. I mean, I can wait one more day, no big deal. And then I think next Thursday, of course, we got meals, and then Saturday after that, we got meals. So next week's going to be a little bit more rough to kind of diet as much, but you know, going after that, you know, going back to my normal routine won't be that big of a deal because I'm used to it now. I'm used to doing this. I'm used to doing the same thing over and over and over again, and I can deal with it. It's no big deal to me, at least. So losing the weight slowly but surely, we're getting there. We're getting to where I want to be, closer and closer. I wish there was a way to, while I was losing the weight, you know, I can grow my hair back too. But to think that one's a long gone, you know, that's a lost deal. So I don't think that's going to happen, right? Let me know in the chat. Let me know, without surgery and Rogaine, can I eat the foods to make me gain my hair back? Not gonna happen. But you know, whatever. Just a little joke there. I know, want, right? So yeah, I'm just doing some more dieting. Finally out of that 300-pound mark. You know, I probably will go back up a little bit once I go through my cheat day, but I think by end of December I'll be well away from 300. I don't have to worry about seeing 300 for hopefully ever again. I hope I never see 300. I hope I'm out of 300 enough where I'll never have to see it again. Um, I've seen it a few times in my life. Now that I've just went through 300. I was up at 417 for those that haven't followed my stuff, but I was at 417, and I was there for a little bit, and you know, I'd lived in that 300 range for a long time, but I remember only one other time in my life that I had hit that 300-pound mark, and that was right before I started doing wrestling. and then I'd lost all that weight, went down to 220. So, 220, 225 at range. Um, so I don't want to ever see 300 again. I hope this was the last time I ever see 300. I hope I never, it's in the window, in the rear view window, never to see it again. And I keep on, trucking in the right direction. I don't know what my final weight will be. I know I'm shooting for 220. Um, the lowest I ever got when I was in the Navy was like 218, 215. And I looked anorexic then. So, um, I don't know. I know like the Navy wanted me to be at like 185. And that was to me insane because when I looked at myself coming out of boot camp, I was like, dang, I don't know how I could have got to 185 and been still healthy, but maybe I could have. I lose the rest of the body fat that was on me, because if I would have went to 185, I'd have probably been close to 0% body fat. I looked so like thin. It was not funny but you also got to understand, at 215 when I was wrestling, I also had a lot of muscle mass on me. So I lost a lot of that muscle mass when I went into the Navy because we just done a lot of cardio. That's all. I mean, there was no bodybuilding whatsoever. It was just cardio, cardio, cardio in boot camp. So I lost all that muscle mass I had. So to be able to, I looked really, really small, and there was hardly any muscle mass on me, and my face was like real skinny. So I don't want to look unhealthily skinny, but I'm sure my wife wouldn't mind me having like 6-pack abs or something, 6-pack. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I got to get rid of all this, extra jiggle there um, that's going to be hard to do. That's not going to be easy probably without surgery, because that's a lot of loose skin that's going to come with losing all this weight. A lot of unhealthy decisions of eating unhealthily for so long that made me gain all this weight that, I got to deal with now. So, oh well, we'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. We still got, I think I'm going to say July, I think I'll hit 220 by next July. I'll hit my goal. If not, I'll be close. If I continue to lose weight like I am. I thought, because some people, when they lose weight, you always hit a plateau, and I've not hit my first plateau yet, which is odd, I think, or weird. I don't know. I would thought I would have hit at least a plateau by now. Maybe I won't hit it until I hit like my 270s or 260s. That would probably make sense. I think I've done that before, and maybe then I'll have to start doing something to get the rest of the weight off. But so far, eating healthy has done a lot of it. I've not had to do much of I've not done any cardio or no weightlifting or no anything, because mainly my back can't take any of that stuff. So I don't know what that's going to turn out to be like when I finally do hit a plateau, and what that plateau is going to look and how long it will last. Usually, a plateau will, if you stick around with it long enough, you'll get through that plateau and you'll start, coming back down again. But, a lot of people get frustrated when they hit that plateau. They don't see any weight coming off. So they're like, what do I do? Well, maybe you need to change up your diet or just stick with it, or, your body's there's still a lot there that needs to be processed. I don't know. Um, I we'll just find out. We'll find out what that will look like. If you're hanging out, make sure you drop something in the chat there with me. I don't think there's a whole lot of people on today. The last couple weeks, there's not been a lot of people on, so no big deal. If you're watching this after the fact, drop chat in there saying that you watched this. At least you got this far, 30 minutes in. Drop your favorite football team in the chat. Let me know that you actually got to this part of the thing. Give me that sock. If you didn't, that's all good. I'm still trying to get my viewer watch time hours up. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying this new thing. I know if you're on here, you've seen that it says Southern DNA has turned to 100 subscribers only mode. Basically, so if you want to chat, you have to at least subscribe. It's free to do, so it ain't gonna cost you a dime to do it. If you can't afford, anything as far as like merchandise or coffee or anything, you can also join the Discord link. The Discord's in there. Or Discord channel, I should say, not Discord link. You can join the Discord channel and hang out with us on there. You can reach me and Andy both on there. Our website will probably be live in January. Figured out how to get the website done in the most reasonable priced way possible, since I'm not making any money right now whatsoever on YouTube. So I found a way to do it, and it's designed. I'm just waiting on January to get through the holidays before I pay for a domain, and that I might be able to do it at the end of December. We'll see. And once I get that done, we'll have the website up. We can go to the website and see all the shop and the affiliate link and everything there. It's all in one location. Discord's a good place to find it too. So if you want to check out Discord, you can find all that stuff there too. So feel free to go there and check it out. Stuff's all there for your liking. But yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving is here. Food's coming. I know Sunday's going to be delicious because it's going to be over at her sister's house, and they always cook good food. So I'm looking forward to it. All that comes along with Thanksgiving meals. Let me know in the chat if you're watching this. What is your favorite Thanksgiving Day tradition? Yeah, that's what I want to know. What do y'all, if you're American, what is your favorite Thanksgiving Day tradition? Because there's things I'll look forward to, at least the foods I look forward to every year, and there's definitely plenty of foods I'm looking forward to this year. So I'm looking forward to the mac and cheeses, which I haven't had mac and cheese now since March, or actually February. I'm looking forward to the mashed potatoes, the carbs basically. I'm looking forward to the sausage balls. They're usually there. I'm looking forward to all that good juicy stuff that, the turkey, ham. My mom's makes ham and turkey. So I'm looking forward to that. That kind of stuff is winners for me. So let me know in chat, what are you looking forward to this Thanksgiving? Is it just being around family? You're looking forward to the food? You're looking for the knockout, drag out fights that usually happens over politics because it is an election year. And we know a lot of families are going to probably be fighting around the dinner table because of it. What are you looking forward to this year, this Thanksgiving, which is technically next week? Next week will be it. And I will probably be still streaming on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll have to see. I can't promise. It's Black Friday. I might have to be doing some. I think Whatnot is letting us, sell stuff without collecting the fees on it, or at least the Whatnot fees. So I might have to do some Whatnot selling next Friday. If that's the case, maybe I can do both. Maybe I can stream here, talk to you, and Whatnot stream. It might be a little weird because I'm, I don't know. I don't know if my computer can handle both at one time. Maybe we'll have the live stream on Saturday no matter what, because that's our end of the month stream. Not tomorrow, but the Saturday after next. So after next weekend, or this coming weekend. So the 30th we'll have our end of the month stream. Um, and then so I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about if I can get a stream out for that Friday, because like I said, I need to sell cards on Friday because they got a whatnot maybe I'll do it selling that night, and then still stream them during the day. I'll have to see. I'll if you're on Discord, you'll know, and that's usually the people that are on Discord are the ones that watch these anyways. So you'll know if I'm streaming next Friday after Thanksgiving. Um, I wonder if Andy works next Friday. I don't know if he does or not. Maybe he doesn't. I don't. I have to look. I have to see. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm trying to think. I can't think if he's got to work or not. He may have to. He may have a 4 day weekend. Who knows? I think the wife does. I think the wife has a 4 day weekend, so she'll be home. But I don't know if Andy does or not. Andy will be here for the live stream on Saturday, but I don't know if because we'll have to live stream here and then turn around and have dinner at mom's that night. So yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure stuff out for next week. I hate to not to do a live stream because I like to do one once a week to keep our watch time hours going up. And y'all that do watch it, I appreciate it because y'all helping out quite a bit. I see my numbers going up slowly every week, and they happen. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got the website is pretty much done. I might add a few more little things to it here and there. It's done. I can show y'all what it's going to look like here. Why did it log me out of my account? Over here. Do that. Boom. Okay. Let's see if I can show y'all what it's going to look like here. All right, boom. So here's the website. And of course, you'll have our Teespring right here. And you'll see all of our merch that's for sale. And you can even go to shop other products and it'll take you to see the other products. And then here's my Black Coffee Company affiliate link, and you can click shop and they'll take you to get it. And then got all links down here at the bottom. It has a little bit of a about us, and then we got a contact page where you can contact us if you want to anything in particular. So, but yeah, here's the website. It's pretty ordinary website, but I did get it done. It's put together. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till I get through the holiday to be able to pay for the actual domain name for it. But it's done. It's ready to go. Um, though I think probably the computer version don't look as good as like the mobile and the tablet version. They look 10 times better than just the. So you can visit on your phone or anything. So it'll be just right for the taken. Plus, don't I mean I did add a couple of shirts that were on the Etsy store onto the Teespring. So if you're still wanting some of them funny saying ones, they're on there, and you're more welcome to go and get them. we'll have to do the whole Christmas stuff because I tried relaunching the stuff that was on there and they won't relaunch. I don't know if it's Teespring bug or something. Um, I don't know why. I don't understand why they're not launching again. So I'm gonna have to redo them to get them ready for Christmas, which is just right around the corner. Crazy, I know. That we're that close to the Christmas. Is it going to actually let me do it? Let's see. Yeah. I sit here. I can't even speak today. I sat here and try to get this to work for like 2 hours the other day. Yeah, it's just coming up error. I'm gonna have to redo the whole Christmas stuff, and um, I'll try to get that done today. So if you want to buy Christmas stuff at the end of the day, they'll be up for your Christmas shirts. Um, Ready to go for you to purchase if you're wanting any of the Christmas stuff. So you've seen the green like ugly sweater one that I have. I've wore it in a couple different videos. That was the video the last Christmas or last February video we did, the very first February video we did of this year, or the last December video. Maybe it was last December video. I was wearing it, and I think I wore it in the very. When did I wear it? I wore it on a live stream. I know that. So, oh, and I also wore it in the ad. Yeah, I wore it in the ad. I was like, where have I worn that shirt? I wore it in the ad because it's just a comfortable shirt, and it's super big on me now. I bought it. It was a 3X, and now it's a night shirt pretty much. I could be I could be wearing it to go to sleep in because it's so huge. As Marshall used to wear when he was, if you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, Marshall that had the slept in the night shirt. Yeah, that's almost what it's like on me now. It's super big. This shirt is I think I bought it when it had a 2X, I think, and it's starting to get loose. It's not loose, but it's starting to get loose. I'm starting to come down through I'm out of the 3X's completely. Now I'm coming through the 2X's, so which is not bad at all. We're getting there. We're getting there, fam. We're getting there. We're getting to the point where things are feeling better about my weight loss, which I was already feeling good about it, but I'm getting to the point where I'm feeling. I mean, look at this face compared. If you go back and look at my videos from last year, that had a fat face. This face is slimming down. I mean, of course you can't tell a lot because of the beard, but still, I mean, if you've been watching the channel, you noticed the weight loss in the face, if nothing else. So that's awesomeness. Awesomeness. Feels better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Vern? What should we do to hang out today? To kill some time and chill with you guys today. What should we do? Should we play a game or something? I don't do a lot of games on here, so that's usually the Tennessee gamers, and I have not played a game in so long. It's not even funny. Um, I've already shown you the Tennessee, or not Tennessee, but the Navy football uniform. So that's just super cool, by the way, that they're doing it. But I don't even know what I would even want to play if I got to play a game or something. I've not played anything in quite some time. I'll get on there and play like on my PlayStation every now and then, but I don't get on there and play like on Steam or anything anymore. The guys don't get on as much as they used to. At least I don't see them on like they used to. Um, and they're not even on right now. They're dead to the world, I guess. I think Cody's probably at school, if I had to guess. Um, he'd be at school right now. But as far as Jaden's dead to the world, he used to join. He used to be on here. He used to join the chat and hang out. I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him in a little, well since the Halloween stream. Um, We talked a little bit on Discord when the last football game, but we not been on chat since we haven't played a game since the Halloween stream, so it's been about a month since we played a game, and I need to. I don't know. I got like body cam and stuff. I played it. It was fun. Um, so I mean, I could play that with them or something, but they're not even on the play, so I don't even know what games to play. I think last time I got on Pumping Simulator or two, yeah, I got on there and someone complained that I was like not knowing what I was doing. I was like, I haven't played this game in forever. You're still trying to figure out what I play so many different games. You forget how things operate. I've got a lot of stuff I got to re-download or patch, I guess. Yeah, Steam's got a lot of updates for me. Quite a bit. It's done some, but there was a game called Project Zomboid that I was playing with Jaden, and I actually had fun with it. It was a top-down game. So I actually had a lot of fun playing that game with him. We haven't played it in a while. Need to download a couple other things. I'll tell you one game I do enjoy playing. Um, now I only got to play it a couple times. I've not been up here other than I was, there for a long time. I was selling cards like every single day. So, and I got burned out and people stopped buying. But Age of Mythology, that game's old, but I like playing it. Flight Simulator, I need to check an update on that thing too. See if there is an update. I like Flight Simulator. It's always fun to play. I don't even know where my controller is for that. My throttle, my flight stick's all the way over there to play it. But I know guys I used to fly with all the time. They still fly. I thought about getting on here on a Sunday and fly with them because that's when they usually do it. Couldn't for a long time because um, the church schedule didn't line up correctly, and I was constantly at church. I couldn't fly with them anymore, so I dropped out of the group. I hope y'all did watch a little bit of our at least our Halloween video that we did on Jaden's channel because I had built a whole Minecraft server for them to go through. I thought it was kind of cool that they went through it and to start the live stream off, and then I was actually about 30 to an hour into the stream because people did not download stuff that they were supposed to download, and it was a mess. But and then I think we played Faz for a little bit, and then we ended up playing Body Cam, like the zombie mode on there, which was interesting. But there was a little bit of a you could get into a corner and just pick them off constantly. Of course, Cody kept on dying because he would stray away from the pocket. He would be like going off to the right, and they would go after him first. And who was reloading, he was dead. But there was a little bit of a place you could just sit there and camp them. Fun game. I've not played the multiplayer on it. I heard it was pretty intense. It's an interesting game though. It takes a lot of GPU power to play that game. But I still got to download. I want to download Red Dead on here again. I thought about changing my GTA 5M server, um, going to the Red Dead M servers, set one up. I don't know if they'd play that one even any more than they would play the GTA 5. We played GTA 5 for a while. I even updated it quite a bit and they haven't been on since. But I got like 119 gigs. That Red Dead Redemption 2 is 119 gigs to download. That's insane. Insane. Why does it say that Faz has another? Oh, it does have another update. Trying to see what if there's anything like new that I've not seen on some of these games. I haven't played in forever. All right, cough. Hang on, guys. All right. It's like let's see what we got here. I like simulator type games. They're fun for me. Some people don't like them. I like simulator type games. Um, that American Truck Simulator was fun. We played it for a long time. I enjoyed that. Haven't played it in a while. I hope they. I know there's a mod that you can get like the whole country, which is kind of cool. But it was, but they haven't done it officially, which I hope they officially will bring it out that they have the whole country unlocked. So I know they're doing things here and there. I think Missouri's they've been working on Missouri, but it's all out west. I hope they bring a lot more stuff out east, and they just haven't. So I know you can get a mod to do all the country or whatever, which seems insane to me because I know how long it took me to get to Arkansas. I wonder how long it would take to get me to like cross the map on here. I remember when what was that game called? Um, oh man, I can't remember the name of the game, but it was like a racing game, and it basically had the map of the U.S. and it wasn't accurate. Like I mean, at all. Like you could get to from Florida to D.C. pretty, or I think it was Florida to Norfolk, like in like 15 minutes. And I was like, that don't seem right at all. It took me a lot longer than that to get to Norfolk from Florida, but oh well, yeah. Might want to download some of these games. Might do like a gaming day or something that y'all can hang out with me while I play games or something. I don't know. I don't think I got anything downloaded that's just one player. Now, if Jaden was on here, wasn't dead to the world, he'd probably play a game with me. But or Cody was here, he'd play something with me. But they're both and multiplayer games. I don't want to get in like random lobbies with some people I don't even know to play, especially when I'm trying to live stream to my family friendly audience. That's something that's a no go for me. I don't like getting on there and having some randos ruin the live stream. But everyone else is dead to the world. Andy's working. Cody's probably at school. Jaden's asleep. Clay's probably at work. I haven't talked to Clay in a minute. Need to holler at him. Haven't heard from him. But what's up, Kenneth? What's going on? What's going on? Just sitting here live streaming, chatting about a bunch of nonsense, pretty much. That's all I'm doing. Talking about, well, I started talking about the Navy midshipmen's rival uniform, but other than that, and then talked about weight loss and everything else. But just been sitting here chilling out, talking about maybe streaming a game, but everybody I should play games with are all asleep. So, but I hope you're doing good there. I hope you're doing good. Glad you're on here hanging out with us today. Doing my normal Friday live stream, hanging out, trying to answer any questions that anybody has. Which no one's asked me any questions today because you're the first person in the chat. I had a few people to sit there and hang out and watch, which is all good. I know Dad told me when he would put my stuff up sometimes and listen to it while he's driving down the road. So that possibly could be someone like that, or if not him. doing the same thing. But hope y'all enjoyed my Whataburger video last week. That was a interesting taste test because I'd never had it before and I wasn't knowing what to expect. And you always get those people for like I mean, if you go and read my comments, there's the In-N-Out crowd and the Whataburger crowd. They're always like, one's better than the other, and I'm like, we don't have either here, so I could care less. Whataburger was good to me. It was better than McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I haven't had In-N-Out, so I can't tell you if it's any good. So um, maybe one day I'll hit In-N-Out. I don't know if there was any In-N-Outs while I was in Arkansas. There might have been. There's a possibility it could have been an In-N-Out in Arkansas. Just I saw Whataburger. I thought, hey, that's a big, recognizable place that I'd like to try out, and I tried it out. It was pretty dang good if you ask me. But you always get those. Every time I watch somebody like talk about Whataburger In-N-Out, it's you've always got the crowd that are like diehard fans of the other that come in and just start like that place is dog food or that place sucks or whatever. And I'm just like I wish either one of them or both of them come here to this area because we don't have those. Same way with Jack in the Box. I wish they would put a Jack in the Box in Bristol, Tennessee. That I would probably fund someone's college fund eating at Jack in the Box because I love Jack in the Box. I mean, some people don't like it, but I love it. I personally do. I wish they'd bring one here. I would be down for the Jack in the Box. Old Yak in a Sack. That's what we used to call it. What are you doing, Dixie Bell? You want to come up here and say hi? Come on, say hi. Say hi, Dixie Bell. Yeah, say hi. No, you're just saying hi to me. You sleeping good? She was passed out on the floor just a minute ago. Now she's excited. Yeah, you excited? Go get your dragon. Go get your dragon. Over there. Behind you. There you go. But yeah, I wish they'd bring like a Jack in the Box. I want to see something different. We have the same places like over and over and over again, and I'm tired of the same places. I want something new um, that we just don't have. I mean, every time, and I think they're demolishing. If y'all are in this area and you remember Hills, they're demolishing the old Hills building right now, and they're supposed to be putting in restaurants and shopping center there. But how much you want to bet it's going to be the same places that we have like 20 of already? How much you want to bet? I guarantee it's going to be 20 of the same places that we already have over again. No doubt. Now they did bring like Blue Moose to Johnson City. I've not tried Blue Moose in Johnson City yet, but I've had it in Gatlinburg or technically Sevierville. I love Blue Moose. It's really good. Me and the wife always go and eat there every time we're in Sevierville. They brought it to Johnson City. Awesome. Bring something new to Bristol. I mean, we got this new hotel or this new casino, hotel slash casino. You'd think they would bring some new places in because of it, and it's usually the same garbage places over and over again. And don't get me wrong, I love Mexican food, but we have like 500 Mexican food restaurants. I want a nice German restaurant. I want a nice German restaurant that's actually German, not Americanized. That would be nice. I want a Whataburger. I want an In-N-Out. I want a Jack in the Box. Something we just don't have here. Now we did get like that Steak and Shake. That did not last long, but I honestly say that I believe um that was because of the employees. The old CVS is going to be a Weigel's gas station. I heard that it was going to be a Chick-fil-A. But maybe it will be a Weigel's gas station, but oh well. I mean, Weigel's is popping up everywhere around here, so apparently they've got. I've not been in a Weigel's. I can't. I've been in one, but I never bought anything from there. I heard their milk flavors are kind of wild, but never bought anything from Weigel's. But But again, it's another place that we've already got tons of in the area. There, I mean, we got one over at the Pinnacle. We got one that's in between Johnson or in Piney Flats right there. I mean, I get it. He's trying to make money, but I want something different. I want other stuff that we don't have. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if they put a Bucky's up there at the Pinnacle or something, it would be insane because one, I'd have plenty of content to make just off of Bucky's alone. But it would be because I mean, for us, we have to go all the way out to Sevierville just to get to the nearest Bucky's. But yeah, that's I think the wife says she's had a couple of different, like the strawberry milk maybe, or she had something that was weird. She was like not straw. I mean, strawberry milk's not weird, but she had something that was just odd, like it was like birthday cake milk or something. She said it was really good, but I can't remember what flavor it was. But they have like all kinds of interesting milk flavors. Because I think the guy, if I'm not, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, the guy that owns Weigel's owns a dairy. So all the milk that comes in is from that dairy, I think. So, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a big Tennessee Vol supporter. He's a big, Tennessee guy. Awesome. Glad his business is doing well enough to open these places. But as far as restaurants go, please, please, I don't want to see another McDonald's. I don't want to see another Taco Bell. I don't want to see another Wendy's. I don't want to see another Burger King. I want to see something new, something that we don't have on this side of the country. Bring it over here. I mean, what would it hurt to put a Whataburger? Banana pudding, that's what it was. Yeah, banana pudding flavor. That's what she said she had. Um, yeah, she said it was pretty good. I knew it was something like dessert flavored. I just can't remember what it was that she said it was. Yeah, banana pudding flavor. That's what she had. Um, but yeah, I just want something new, something fresh. Now they bought that walk-ons up there at the Pinnacle. I've had it a few times. It's not bad. It's not the cheapest around. But if we're bringing fast food restaurants, I want to see something that's completely different from everything else. That's not that we haven't seen 100 times over. And you would think because of the casino that would bring other places in, but I've not seen that be the case so far. A lot of the same stuff over and over again. Now, apparently, the casino does have some food there. I've not been to the casino, so I can't, and there's no filming allowed in the casino, so moon pie flavored. Okay, I could see how that would work. I don't mind a moon pie. I haven't had one since my buddy from Florida came up here, but moon pies are not bad. I say that would work. I think I want to try some of their stuff out and see what there is, especially if they're going to bring one right here close to the house. I might as well, go out there and try it out. But I mean, for me, I'd have to go all the way to the Pinnacle right now to try anything. But yeah, I know they're tearing down the hills. There's supposed to be some restaurants coming up in there. I thought there was supposed to be a Chick-fil-A that's supposed to go right there at the CVS, but maybe it will be a Weigel's. Maybe they're going to put the Chick-fil-A somewhere else, which I love Chick-fil-A too. But we already have two in Bristol, you know? So, and I mean, they're always packed. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll get traffic here on this side of town too. But how many Chick-fil-A's do you need in Bristol? Seriously. I think there's only like maybe two in Johnson City. Maybe. Maybe just one. I don't think there's a lot in Johnson City, but we have two already in Bristol. One at the Pinnacle, one on exit 7. So do we need another Chick-fil-A? No, we don't. We have, and if that's the case, Weigel's is going right there. Then that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 gas stations within less than a mile radius of each other. at least 3 on that corner and that red light because you got Food City, you got that was it a Chevron Exxon right beside that lot. Then you'll have that Weigel's right there, and then Shell stations just right over the hill from the Food City. So I mean, we need that many gas stations right there. I mean, I think Weigel's gas is cheaper than a lot of area places, but I mean, no, I'll put up Food City for a run for their money right there. But still, I mean, we don't need that many more gas stations. And it's the same way in Piney Flats, though. They put that Weigel's right there, and there's like 3 gas stations right there, and that 4 actually, because if you get to the red light down there in Piney Flats, there's 2 right there, and then yeah, so I mean, that we have enough gas stations. We just need different restaurants now. I want to see something new, something fresh, something that I wish they would just bring Taco Time to the East Coast and bring it right here in Bristol. I would fully support that place being here. Um, I'd fund that place actually. Maybe that's what y'all get me famous, guys. Okay, y'all get me famous, and I'll open up a restaurant or I'll franchise uh, a fast food place that we don't have here in this area, so we can have in this area, like a Jack in the Box or a Whataburger or In-N-Out, something. Y'all get me famous, and that's what we'll end up doing. Me and Andy will franchise the building together of In-N-Out. I don't like eggs, so negative. Andy would probably eat it. He likes eggs, but I've not tried. I don't eat eggs. So, um, but I did see it on DoorDash. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did see it pop up there, but I've not tried it. Andy can do it. Do a video on it if he wants to. I think Andy got a video coming out next weekend. No, not next weekend because that's the live stream. The weekend after next. Yeah, weekend after next he'll have a live stream. Or not. Um we'll have a video for that Andy had done, and then if he's got anything else, if he wants to do that eggs up place, he's more than welcome to do it. But this guy right here don't like eggs. He ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do it. I don't even really like the Firehouse subs would be a great pick. I like Firehouse subs. I think if we had a Firehouse subs, I know it would beat out every other sub place that we have within. I mean, because what's the nearest Firehouse subs? Knoxville, I think you have to go to, or Sevierville. I think to get to a Firehouse subs. I used to eat them out when we had it in Virginia Beach. Firehouse subs is amazing. I would eat there. I'd get their stuff because it reminds me, as far as how they do their subs, a lot of like Quiznos, Morristown. Okay, so they have one in Morristown. Yeah, I would rather have a Firehouse subs here. Um, my wife would go there too, but we just don't. We have the same junk over and over again, and it drives me nuts. I mean, I think they were supposed to put a Fazoli's on exit 5, and that was like a year and a half ago, and they still haven't done anything. They bought the property, and it's just sitting there empty. The lot's empty. And I used to eat Fazoli's as a kid a lot, and closest one is Johnson City, but I mean, their food's okay, but it's still not nothing new. I want something big time new that we don't have, and I don't know what we need to start a petition. Let's start a petition to bring in a Jack in the Box. That's my petition. Or a Firehouse Subs. I know Firehouse Subs couldn't go into Johnson City because of the Firehouse barbecue. I knew they couldn't do that, but I don't know why they can't come to Bristol. Jets Pizza. Genuine article Detroit Pizza. Also in Morristown. Maybe we have to make a trip out to Morristown and try some stuff out. It's going to have to be like a day of just eating. Oh, guys, since I've lost this weight, it's hard for me to do 2 videos in a day anymore. I used to do 3 videos in a day, knock them out, get them prepared for a month or whatever. It's hard for me to do more than 1 video a day now. It is because I just can't eat as much as I used to. But so there's a Jets Pizza, genuine article Detroit pizza. Huh. I'm about to check that place out. There's a few places I want to try out. There's a Jamaican place in Kingsport I want to try out. Because I like Jamaican beef patties and jerk chicken. Both are really good. So I want to try that place out too. Just have not made it out that way. Been kind of busy here recently, so it's kind of hard for me to get on the ground and go film some places. Especially I was wore out after coming back from Arkansas too. That was a mess. Getting back on my feet after that. My body's not used to those long drives anymore. I used to do it when I was in the Navy. I'd drive from Virginia Beach to Bristol and back in a weekend. No big deal. Triple turbo cheese sticks. What in the? That sounds great. Believe me, I love cheese. I love cheese sticks. But what the heck is a triple turbo? You know what? I'm asking you that. We're looking this sucker up. Do they have a website? We're going to look. Jets Pizza Morristown. We're going to look at this place here. So, Jets is this on Morris Boulevard at 1983 West Morris Boulevard, Morristown, Tennessee? Can we see the menu? Detroit style deep dish pizza, hand tossed around thin, New York style. So they have New York, they do cauliflower, gluten free, 8-corner pizza, 4-corner pizza. Okay, I mean, it looks good. It looks delicious. What is it? Oh, you can do your own crust there too? Oh, that's awesome. Cajun? Have you had the Cajun one? Jet's triple cheese turbo, freshly baked bread and premium mozzarella and cheddar topped with butter, garlic, and romano. Okay, that does sound really good. You're making me hungry, and I gotta wait another day before I have my cheat day. That's Yeah, that sounds really good. I have to say, their cheese sticks look very Pizza Hut looking. They have like the same look to a Pizza Hut's breadsticks. I'm not saying that's what it tastes like, but I'm just saying it's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. I've not tried it, so I don't know. I mean, their food looks good, advertised wise. I think it's cool that you can have your own custom crust. That's pretty nice too, and all the different. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I would definitely try it. I mean, it's making me hungry right now looking at this. So, um, because we need to know what drinks they got. That's funny. But yeah, Jets. I'm to check that place out. Let me write that down on my list here, and I'll put that up as a place that we need to try. Good recommendation. Good recommendation. Appreciate that. Where's my list at? I had it on my. I know it's in here somewhere. Thought I had it on my desktop, but I guess I didn't. Don't have it on my desktop. Well, we'll search for it. I don't have it anywhere anymore. Oh, I had it. Didn't delete it. This is not in my delete bin. Oh, here it is. Jets Pizza. Got her on the list. Good call. Good call. Definitely have to try that. That might be worth going out there and making a video. I mean, people's had Firehouse subs, so I mean, you kind of know what that's. To make a video on that might be a little bit boring, but Jets Pizza, it not being a huge chain, because I doubt I only see one location, so it would be worth going out there and making a video on it. Now I do like Detroit style pizza. I'm more of a thin crust person personally, or a New York style pizza if I'm going thicker. Um, but Detroit's not bad. A Detroit style deep dish pizza, what they call them, is not bad. But I do like a Detroit thin though. A Detroit thin's really good. Um, but the $3 cheaper than the eight large 4 extra sauces, but four the sauces and meal pieces. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, that's not. Ain't hurt my feelings, you know. I know some people like the extra corners, you know, but I don't care if they're in the middle. We did a Detroit style deep dish one time, or a video. I think we did it it was Little Caesars versus Pizza Hut, when Pizza Hut brought their Detroit. And but I've never went to any other place other than, like, because you got your deep dish from Little Caesar, which is a Detroit style pizza, and Pizza Hut did theirs, but I've never been to an actual pizza place that's like a local pizza place that has Detroit style pizza. It's usually just New York style, or just like, your basic hand tossed. So for a place to have a Detroit style, it's kind of cool. Probably would be worth going out and trying. I mean, Andy would probably go out there with me. The what I wonder if you can flavorize, because I mean, Detroit style crust don't have a lot of crust too, that like the outside. So I don't think you'll be able to flavorize your crust, but the regular pizzas, I bet the Jets turbo crust sounds really good. So does I like garlic crust anyways. I'm interested in what the Cajun crust is. Dang, that's not a bad price. That's not a bad price at all, comparative to, like, because I mean, we got Pizza Plus last weekend for my cheat day meal, and I ended up paying for two large pizzas, and a cheese stick, which was it took me all day to eat my pizza and everything, and but I paid $50 for two large pizzas and a cheese stick. So I mean, for that to be 17.49 for the Jets 10, that's not bad at all. And it has 10 toppings. That's not bad at all. That's actually very doable. Um, yeah, that's very doable. I would go down there and try that. I know there's a few places that people's mentioned in Morristown that we need to try out, or Greenville. I think Greenville too. Um, I'm just not down that way a lot, if ever. passing through is about the only time I ever get down that way. Because I mean, I live on the other side of Tennessee, but far up end of Tennessee, so I'm just not down in Morristown. I don't have any reason to ever go down there. And if I'm ever in that regional area, it's just to go to Sevierville or to Pigeon Forge or to like football games in Knoxville. I'm never usually stopping at Morristown. Never have a reason to go out there. So it would have to be. I would have to probably film 2 videos if I was down that way. At least for one in Greenville, one in Morristown, or do that Bucky's video. Never got around to doing because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. They didn't have any food out when I went down there on my way back from Arkansas. So, I mean, I guess I could do that. Possibilities, but good choice there. It's a good throw out there for a place to try out. I know there's some places I need to get to. I gotta go up to Gate City one day and film a place up there. The people's been asking about it, and I don't know if there's anything else in Bristol area that like when we don't have anything new really, so nothing really else to try out in Bristol that's really happening anymore. Kind of sucks that this is the way it is though. Like last video and this next video is both Arkansas videos, and Andy's got one that's coming after that week, and that's that video that's coming up after the live stream weekend is a national product, and we got to get on to the rest of December videos, which I think he's got a few planned to do. So I know I got to redo a video of a local place because they asked me to come out and try it. Not had the chance to do it yet, so that's on the list of things to do also. But we'll definitely make it out to the Jets and try it out. That's pretty cool. Cool looking food, at least good looking food. Not bad at all. Make sure I didn't miss any chats or anything while I was looking at food because now I'm hungry and it's almost my snack time. I got 40 minutes before my snack is time for it. So starting to get a little hungry for stuff. Jets Pizza. Well, I'll put it down on the list. It's definitely going to be a place we need to try. There's another place that just opened up in Piney Flats called Big Boys or something. That the wife had something there. She said it was really good. I got to try it. Not on a video. But if I'm in Piney Flats, I'm really wanting to go get me one of them Alley Cat cheesesteaks. Those things were delicious. A little pricey, but they were good. Really good. Many places like that here in Bristol. We always got the same junk. Has anybody that's watching the live stream right now, have y'all tried out that brick place in the casino yet? See if that pizza's any good, because I've not been in the casino at all, so I don't know if their food there's the restaurants they got there is any good. I did look at what they had in there, and there was like a steak and seafood place, and the steaks in there were like $75 for an 8-ounce steak, and I'm like, what in the world are they smoking? $80 or $75 for an 8-ounce steak? Are you crazy? There's no way I'm paying that for an 8-ounce. I go to Texas Roadhouse and get one for like $20. Actually, probably cheaper than that for an 8-ounce. You're gonna charge $75 for an 8-ounce steak? That's insane. Now I wonder if the brick place is any good because I'm not eating there, so I don't know if they are or not. but I've not I've not been in that casino at all. So I know there's another place in there's like a coffee place, and I think they actually have the Hard Rock Cafe open now. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't been up there since when they first opened it up, and I drove on the outside and showed everybody on a live stream that I was up there. They were asking about it, and that was the only time I've ever been up there. So I don't know what it what they actually have. Should have brought my water up here. Throat's a little dry now. That's what happens when I'm having to talk for an hour and 24 minutes. Throat gets a little dry. And it's been dry. The air's been dry here recently too. We did get a snow. We got a snow last night. Woke up, there was a little bit of white on the ground. I know some of the area, some of the higher elevation areas got quite a bit more snow. So our first snow of the season, or first snow on the ground of the season. We got a flurry earlier on the like last month, I think, but it didn't do anything. And then we just did get our snow last night, first snow of the year. So, y'all think that means we're gonna get quite a bit more snow this year than we have, or do you think it's just the normal amount that we usually do? Last few years I haven't been producing much snow at all. I'd bought a truck and never got to use it in the snow. Ended up selling it and got in a car instead because fuel, basically mileage. Which that little Toyota Camry that I have, it's a hybrid. Man, it done really well on gas going to Arkansas and back. I was very happy with the gas mileage. If I was in that truck, oh, it would have. I'd have been stopping a lot more, but I did not have to stop as much as at all being in that car. It was nice. It rode a little rougher than the truck did. I will say though that it was not as comfortable as a ride. 'Cause that Ram that I had, that thing rode nice and smooth. But gas mileage sucked. It would have been cheaper probably for me to fly out there if I'd had the truck. But yeah, now that I got the car, it's a little cheaper. I wish I need me an old like beater truck that I can like work on and because I need some stuff I need to haul every now and then. I just don't have a truck to haul stuff in, so I wish I can get me an old like a 70 or 80s model truck just to have to carry stuff around and fix it up. Put Southern DN'A on the side of that sucker. That'd be really nice. Also, has anybody been to the Speedway and Lights yet? I My wife was told. Now I don't know if it's true. She's what she was told that they have a mile of new lights at the track. Every year I've been, it's been the same. So if you've been yet, let me know. Is that true? I went last year and it was still the same as it had been for the past 20 years. So I don't know if they have done anything new yet. I want to go down there in the infield. And I'm sure if you're like me, like pizza, last year in the infield, they had the school lunch pizza. The rectangle pizzas, they had the school lunch pizza down there. And I didn't get it because I didn't bring my cash with me. And I missed out. So I want to go down there and get some of that school lunch pizza. So, you know what I'm saying? Want some of that school lunch pizza. I don't mind going to the infield of that place. At least the infield has some interesting stuff there. I mean, they got little snacks and You know, that you can go out there and get your kettle corn if you like kettle corn, which I'm not a big kettle corn person anyways. I just like regular popcorn if I'm gonna get popcorn in general. But you get your kettle corn and you can get your hot cocoa and they have little snacks to eat and all little trinkets and custom stuff you can buy. It's kind of cool to go to at least that part of it. The lights have been the same for as long as I can remember, so I don't know if they've added. The wife said that she heard they added a mile long of new lights, but I don't see any like evidence of that yet, and we haven't been yet, so um, we'll just have to see. I don't know when we'll go. We'll probably go next month if we do go. Get through Thanksgiving and then go down there and try it out. So I hit the rookie move and I did not bring my drink. That's starting to bug me. I only got 30 more minutes of streaming to do. So, what do y'all want to talk about? Y'all give me a topic to talk about. You got any questions about any of our videos? You got anything like that? Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I really do. I appreciate that. Y'all helping out my watch time hours big time. So, I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. But y'all have anything y'all want to talk? Any suggestions? Drop them in the chat. If y'all have suggestions of places that you want me to try out, or me or Andy to try out, or both of us to try out, drop them in the chat there. Let me know. Bruce Ragsdale said, "Hey Lefty, where you been, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're here." Bruce put in there Jet's Pizza, so that's a place we're going to have to try out. So if you got a place that you want us to try out, hey, Lefty is probably one of the first people that, or at least when I started doing my live streams, that wanted us to go try a place out. And we went and tried out the place that he requested. So he knows that we'll do it. And then he also made us a care package that we did a video on. A lot of stuff in that care package. So those videos are up that you can go check out. Alley Cat was the place that he wanted me to go try out. We went and tried it out. Love their Philly cheesesteaks. Would highly suggest you go try that place out if you've not tried it out. He made us a care package of Norway snacks. And we did a video on it. It took us about 40 minutes to get through. That's how many snacks were in that box. It was like 40 minutes to get through that box to try everything that was in there, or at least try the majority of the things that were in there. So, but yeah, if you got a place that you want us to try out, throw it in the chat. Hey, if you want to get in contact with us more often, there's a little pinned comment at the top of your chat right there. It's got a link to the Discord channel. Go join the Discord channel, be a part of the Discord channel, and you can get a hold of us there. Plus, you get a couple of videos that are not a part of the regular mix, because those are just for the Discord channel of cooking videos. So we got a couple cooking videos on there. We're planning on doing more. We just haven't got around to doing them yet. Do Delta Blues in Abingdon. We have done Delta Blues in Bristol. I don't know how much of a difference that is. Holston's is an awesome casual steakhouse, famous for their Hawaiian ribeye, along with no Huejos, famous for their chicken and steak fajitas. Both the locations, Pigeon Forge. Okay. Holston's. You talking about Holston's Kitchen? Is that what you're? Is that Holston? Or when you refer to Holston's, are you talking about Holston's? If you're referring to Holston's Kitchen, I have to say that place is gold. When I go there, I usually get their pasta, because their pasta, I mean, they come out with a plate about that big. It's really nice. But I've never had No Way Jose Cantina. Don't get their mac and cheese, the blandest ever. Now, like I said, we did a video on Delta Blues in Bristol. If they're anything like each other, it's probably the same. If I had to guess, it used to be really good, Lefty. When it first came out, their food was really good. It had went downhill the last time I had it. Maybe they were just having a bad day, but I've not heard so many good reviews about it. So, um, yeah, Wholesome Kitchen. Yeah, that's another place that me and the wife like to go to. Yeah, that place is gold. I love that. It's not like in the main part of Pigeon Forge either. It's off the side, so it's kind of like a little hidden treasure place that we stumbled across it. I think the first time we went and was like, "Ooh, there's a restaurant. Let's try this out." Holston's Kitchen. I went to a high school named Holston, so let's try it out. And um, was very happy with our food. And like I said, I get the pasta. The pasta they have their dishes are really big. They don't skimp on the portions. So yeah, definitely suggest going to Holston's Kitchen. Um, but I've never had any. I'm not a ribeye person. I know my steak of choice would have to be like a fillet or something like that. But um, I think I've had a steak from there before. It was good, but their pasta portions are humongous. Um, but I'll have to try that No Way Jose Cantina chicken and steak fajitas. Eh? Looks like a place to try out. Good suggestions. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to continue to add suggestions, don't forget to join that Discord. It's in the pinned comment there. It's free to join for all y'all right now that are joining. It is free. There's no subscription, membership, or anything to join it. You get access to me and Andy in that, and you can add places to try out in there and we can check them off. There's also, like I said, there's 2 cook videos in there that you can only get access to those videos if you're part of the Discord. And eventually, we haven't done it yet. We haven't started it yet. Is we're going to start taking calls through Discord on the live streams. So like when we do our like today's live stream and on our Saturday live streams when it's me and Andy, we'll take in calls on that day too. You can ask us questions about the food that we're trying, or just if you want to shout out something, you'll be more welcome to get on there and shout out, the place that you want us to try out or something. Wait a minute. So there's a Wholesome Kitchen in Morristown also, or is there? Oh, so okay. I didn't see that comment. So they both have a location in Morristown also. That okay. So no way Jose would be okay. I or huh. That's interesting. I didn't know there was another Wholesome Kitchen. I knew they had another restaurant that wasn't called Wholesome Kitchen that I guess the owner owns also, because if you ever look at their to go boxes, it says it on or at least it did. It said it on there, and I think the menu. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look here. It said the other restaurant that they owned. Let's see. But yeah, I guess they do have one in Morristown. You're right. And it just says Wholeson's Kitchen on there now. It used to have another restaurant on there also. Um, that they had that they were owned or affiliated with. Um, well, if we go down there to Morristown, and eat at Holston Kitchen or No Way Jose, I'm just if especially at Holston Kitchen, that might be the only video we'd be able to do that day because that's their food is a lot. Now Jets, we'd have to probably get something small to do, but um, I couldn't do like 4 videos down there in one day. That'd be crazy. I would die. Put me on life support. We did I remember when we did the Dairy King in Damascus, we shot that video at 11:30. I was full from 11:30 all the way to 6 o'clock when we shot our second video, which was Pleasance in Bluff City. I was still full when I ate that sub, and I was like having to try to force it down. It was unpleasant. Let's look at No Way Jose Cantina. This was what they got here. Ugh. So they have one in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Excuse me. It's awful dry in here. Well, their food looks good. Look at their. Let's look at their old menu here. Let's look at their menu. View main menu. Oh, here we go. Like a typical Mexican restaurant's menu. Sizzling fajitas. You know what I don't see on here that is really popular right now in a lot of these places is birria. Yeah, that's interesting that they haven't got a birria type food yet because a lot of the Mexican restaurants now are adding that to their menu because it's a favorite among a lot of people now is birria tacos or birria pizza or something to that effect. So it's interesting that they don't have a birria menu. But here's the Holston's Kitchen one. Let's look at the Moorestown. It says that's the closest one. Let's look what their menu looks like here. So appetizers, that baked meatballs. Now that just I like me a baked meat. I like meatballs in general. Quesadilla. Like me one of them quesadillas. Yeah, one of them quesadillas. Yeah, like quesadillas are our go-to. Chile. Yeah, their chicken Parmesan penne, really good. I've had it. Super good. I think I've had their 10 ounce sirloin. I've had that. Really good. I think the wife's had one of their chicken dishes, but I can't remember which one it was. May have been the margarita chicken, maybe, or the Hawaiian chicken. She may have had one of these two. I can't remember which one it was though. To be honest with you, but yeah, their food is super nice. Oh, look at that! They got chicken wings now with their own heat. They got an atomic flavored one or atomic spice one. Yeah, the birria pizza or the birria pizza. Yeah, that's it is interesting. I was talking to my buddy who's a Cuban or Cuban descent from lives in Florida, and he was telling they had a dish that's very similar to that I need to try out. Jets is so crunchy cheese it tastes fresh 2 days later in the air fryer. Great choice to take home for later. Okay. Um, Problem is I only have one cheat day, so if it's not good for a week, I might be hurting. Um, I only get a cheat day a week, so got to continue to lose this weight. I have to make multiple trips down there. I know I want. I've done Holston. We didn't film there, but I've had Holston Kitchen, so that one probably could wait for a while. No way Jose could be a one that we touch on, and then maybe the Jets Pizza, because I could go to No Way Jose and get like something that I get normally, like their tacos or something. Because if let's see this is what I usually get when I go to a Mexican restaurant. Now you might call me like a child for it, but this is what I like. I don't see like a combination. Do they have a combination thing? Oh, see Dos. Okay, so here's their combination. I would probably get like their two tacos and like their beans and rice, and then if I don't go that route, I'd probably get like their go on their a la carte menu, and would probably get like well, they don't even have it on their own a la carte. I'd probably get like a quesadilla, like a chicken quesadilla or something. Or if they have birria, I'd get birria too. So I'd probably do like their quesadilla. Um, I'm not really big on pico de gallo. It's okay. Um, but I'd rather not have it. But yeah, I could go there and get a taco or something, a quesadilla to see how it compares to other places. Andy likes the more outrageous. Well, they got the outrageous. That's funny. The outrageous type of stuff. So every now and then I'll get a burrito, like it's a regular burrito, bean burrito, or beef burrito. Just depends, but if their tacos taste good, I'll eat there no matter what because I'd I'm okay with that. But yeah, if you haven't been to tried birria, birria is good. It's to me resembles like a French dip. Um, and I can't remember what Eddie was telling me about that Cuban dish that they got, and it's very similar to a birria, but it tastes nothing like it. It's because I mean technically birria don't taste like French dip either, but it's like a similar process to it. So I said if I'm ever down in Miami, he's got let me take me to one of those Cuban restaurants and try out whatever that dish is. Because it sounded good. It sounded good. Maybe when I hit 220 pounds, I don't have to worry about just one cheat day a week. I'll be able to do something like jets and multiple places in one day where I can film a few days in a row and not worry about it. But right now, it's looking like I want to continue to lose the weight that I'm losing. I just got underneath the 300-pound mark, so that's I'm getting closer and closer to my goal every single day. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there, fam. We're getting there. We're getting to the point where I'm feeling pretty comfortable about where the journey's gotten. Some people be happy with losing 100 pounds, but I'm not happy yet until I lose that 200 pounds. Well, I mean, the process of what you're telling me is really good compared to. I mean, because I'm a Pizza Plus fan. I've been eating Pizza Plus since I was little, so I think the processes are really steep though. But if you're telling me that the Jets pizzas are that priced, that's very good value for their pizzas. So I'll have to agree. But yeah, of course, been to Dollywood. I've been going to Dollywood since I was a kid. I mean, it's not bad. I don't go there for the rides. I mean, if I want to go to a park that has rides, then I'm just gonna go like to Busch Gardens or something. What I like to do when I go to Dollywood is look at the metalworking and the glass blowing, pork rinds. Dippin' Dots was like exclusively there for a long time, so I would go get like the Dippin' Dots. Um, they got cinnamon bread there too, which I've not had their cinnamon bread, but I keep hearing that it's like really great. Um, then you got the Eagles that are there too, kind of cool to go see. Now, the only ride that I really cared about there, because I just thought it was cheesy and fun, was the what was that ride called? It was like fires. It was like a fire station, basically. You're underground and it has like a whole scene. I can't remember what it's called. It used to have water added, it had water to that ride, and they took the water out for some reason. Last time I rode that thing, but that's the only ride I ever cared about. Now they've got some roller coasters there now that are more on scale to the Busch Garden and the Six Flags top roller coasters, but I've been too big to be on those rides for quite some time now. So, and I don't know how well my back would do on those rides. You're usually locked in, so it probably wouldn't be that bad. But I've not been able to ride them because I was too big. I probably could fit in them snugly now, but maybe when I get down to the weight that I want to get to, I'll be fine getting in those. I know when I was at Busch Gardens, I was at 300 pounds when I first got hurt, and I was well, right after I got hurt. I had gotten up to 300 pounds, and I was riding the roller coasters there. So that was probably 6 months after I got hurt. I'd gained that weight. I had a lot of steroid injections and epidural steroid injections, and not being able to do a whole lot. I'd gotten up to that weight, so I'm actually now underneath that weight that I was when I first got hurt. So, or first got, I actually underneath the weight that I was when I got out of the Navy. Let's put it that way. But yeah, you've been to Dollywood quite a few times. Can't really do it now with the dog, or she's has seizures. Can't really leave her that long. I was worried about her the whole entire time I was gone to Arkansas. So, um, I hate leaving her more than a couple hours anywhere I go, because you just never know. You got to be here when she has that seizure, and you got to make sure cool her body down and all that other stuff. But Dollywood's fun for if you. It depends on what you want to do. They have some cool little knickknacks and gifts and shops and um, experiences. Like I said, I like seeing the metalworking, the woodworking, and the glass blowing. You want pork rinds? Pork rinds are really good. Um, and I've heard the cinnamon bread's really good. If you're at Dippin' Dots, good place to go is go there. They got Dippin' Dots. It's an ice cream that I think are now kind of widely available in a lot of different locations. So at least in the States, not I don't know about overseas, but it's an experience. Yeah, I think you'll have fun since you've never been. I think you'd have fun to go there because I would suggest though bring don't wear tennis shoes. Wear like sandals or Crocs. Um, and wear like active wear that will dry in the sun pretty quick, because if it's hot, you're going to want to ride the water rides. Like what is that? I can't remember the name of the rides now. Let me see if I can pull up a map here. Let's see. Do they have a? They used to have a map. I can see. Do they have the map still? Right now they're doing their Christmas thing, which I've seen some people go to the Christmas event. I've never been to the Christmas event. They used to have a, oh, see, park map. There it is. Okay. This. So here's the map as I'll zoom in this anyway. So you're there's water rides here that you're going if it's hot that day and if you're coming in like which if you're coming in September it won't be that hot, but it could still probably get up, when this past September it was in the 90s. So you're going to want to hit up some of the water rides and this looks different than I remember. So this one right here, this is one water ride right here. I wish you could zoom in this thing, but you can't. That's so dumb. You can download the app, but there's PDF version. Oh, sweet. That'll work better. Okay. Let's zoom in. So yeah, I think this is the 104. What's that ride called? River Rampage. You're going to want to ride it. You're going to get a little bit wet. It's not going to like completely soak you unless you get unlucky and get in that one area that you'll get soaked. That usually happens to someone else but me. So you're going to want to ride it. So Crocs, like some kind of shorts that drive fit shorts or whatever, or not like bicycle shorts, but something that dries fast. Your active wear shirts that dry fast. That you're not going to be walking around swishing all day long. That will be my suggestion to wear something like that. There's one ride there. And then up here somewhere, Timber Canyon, you got the other major water ride. I can't remember what's called now. Or is it over here? Maybe over here. 136 maybe? I'll see if 1.3's see 129. Where's the 136? Well, McDonald's is so expensive anymore. Yeah, 10.99 anything is really good. Um, McDonald's it costs you an arm and a leg just to get a hamburger there. What is that place called? What is that? I want to say it was like right here, but I don't. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it has to be because there's. It only goes up to 130. Why does it or 129? Where's the rest of the rides at? That makes no sense. This is a horrible map. Only one page. Oh, there they are, right here. Wildwood Grove. I was looking down here for it. Why did y'all tell me it was up here? Uh y'all killing me, guys. Y'all killing me. You're supposed to be having my back here. I can't remember what that ride's called. I thought it was right here. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's over here. Thunderhead, maybe. I don't. No, that's the roller coaster. Thunderhead's the roller coaster. Mystery Mine's a roller coaster. It's been a minute since I've been, so I'm trying to remember where everything's laid out comparatively. I wanted to say it was like right here in this area, but I thought right here. I thought it was really close to. No, it had to been close to Thunderhead, right? Guys, I can't remember now. If you're coming through here, which they usually take you, usually the way you go through here, walk all the way up here, come down, go through here, and then come down this way. Is what the route usually goes when that's what a lot of people take. Wild Eagle is newer. Tennessee, maybe it's near Tennessee Tornado. Maybe that's the old one. 44. Blazing Fury is the one I used to like to ride. Blazing Fury. That's actually not a bad value then. Half pound burger, yeah, that beats McDonald's Big Mac for like $17 that they got now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so Blazing Fury's right there. That means if Blazing Fury's right there, it's got to be near here somewhere. That right there. 46. Daredevil Falls. That's what it's called. Daredevil Falls. So you're going to want to ride Daredevil Falls, which is a water ride, and then um, River Rampage. So if you're hot and it's a hot day, those two you're going on a ride. You want to cool yourself off. Best two places to hit that up is those two right there. So wear something that will dry fast in the sun. That you're not squishing around, but you're gonna pull yourself off that way. And then like I said, all these places through here, this county fair here's got like all your things that you would see at a county fair rides, like your merry-go-rounds and stuff like that. There used to be a place right here, like where it says 97, 98, used to be like a 3D gaming place. I don't know if that's still there or not, but there's a Dippin' Dot place right here at like 82, I think. It's got a Dippin' Dot place. At least it used to. Oh, that's where Iron Horse Pizza is now. Okay, that's interesting. So there used to be a Dippin' Dot stand or something that's set right there. But this is all right here is all your county fair type rides. Your roller coasters are all up here now, up on top of the hill. Um, I've not the only roller coaster that I've rode here that were actually like a roller. It was Tennessee Tornado when it first opened up back in the day. I've not rode Big Bear Mountain. I've not rode Wild Eagle or whatever this is. Um, Fire Chaser. I've not rode any of these. I've not even rode Mystery Mine. Because when I was going there as a kid, all they had was the Tennessee Tornado, and then your like kiddier top rides, which I always like Blazing Fury because that was it was gimmicky, funny, and if you ever ride it when you go, you'll know why it's all gimmicky because it's outdated completely, but it's still just fun ride to ride. But you gotta try you out some Dippin' Dots. If you've not had Dippin' Dots before, that's a thing that you need to try out. Big time, and they're in different locations throughout the park. Make sure you download this map to help you find stuff out when you're going, because you'll be looking for something and won't be able to figure out where it's at. Uh, you need to go ahead and figure that stuff out. Get you a plan. What do you want to hit? Where do you want to check out? Because if you want to ride roller coasters, you need to go ahead and plan that out, because it's especially September may not be too bad because school's back up going. But if you go through the week, it shouldn't be too bad. But if you're going through the midday, like midsummer, plan your day out. You're going to have to wait in line to ride some of that stuff. Or if you want to go ahead and get one of them fast passes, I don't know. I'm sure they can get faster in line, but still, figure out what food places you want to hit out. There's a lot of different food places to eat. I mean, look at all this all dining right here. Just in this one in Craftsman Valley, this is all the dining there. There's all the dining in Riverton Junction, the county fair. Here's all the dining. Timber Canyon dining. There's 2 dining places there. Show Street. There's all your dining places. What places do you want to eat that day? It's not going to be cheap either. It's not cheap food. Like, I won't say it's not cheap food. I'll say it's not cheap to pay wise. You're going to pay when you're there. So make sure wherever you're wanting to eat or wanting to try is something that is going to fill you up for your activity, for your hiking throughout the park. You can ride the train. I mean, the train goes throughout the park too. So, I mean, I think there's a pickup spot. Can't remember, like right here or something. And you ride it and it comes back through or something. I can't. But yeah, there's a train ride through here. So yeah, make sure you plan your day out accordingly. Old Mama's House Buffet building. Italian family style chain from up north comes to Kingsport next month. Mama's House Buffet building. Well, do you know what the Tony Mac? Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that actually. I think I've heard of Tony Macaroni. If I'm not mistaken. So they're coming down to Kingsport, eh? Tony Macaroni. Top that in, I get like Italian Village. That's funny. So dry in my room. Nose is bugging me. Let's see what they got. The old Tony Macaroni here. That is a horrible picture. Like they got subs, specialty pastas, chicken dinners, specials, Italian classics. I don't see any pizza. It's just pasta based stuff. It looks like. Yeah, sandwiches and pastas as well. Looks like it's um that's what it's going to be. Sandwiches and pastas. Sandwiches. Eat them sandwiches. Tony Macaroni sandwiches. John B. Dentist Bypass across from Sullivan. Okay. Well, we may have to try that place out. No. See if it's good. We have done the Italian Village in a live stream we did back before. It was pretty good. We did it for the very first live stream I think we did. A live stream food tryout, I should say. Might have to try this Tony Macaroni. Close out all these tabs. I got 50 million tabs open right now. 50 million tabs open. Well, guys, it is my snack time, and I think I'm gonna go eat my snack and take my dog out. She's usually bugging me to go to the bathroom, but she's just laying down, being a good girl, sleeping. Dixie Bell, come here. Say hi to everybody again. Come here. Come here. I don't need your sock. Come here. Come here. Come on, say hi to everybody. You don't want to say hi? You're sleeping. Man, I'm gonna eat my snack, midday snack. Give me some water because my throat is dry as get out. It's super dry right now. I knew I should have got some water beforehand, but I didn't. But I thank y'all for all hanging out. Bruce, Lefty for in the chat. Who else? I think Kenneth was in here earlier talking. Guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, chatting it up. All the recommendations, I appreciate it. Again, do not forget, if you want to continue to give me recommendations, join the Discord. And there's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can look real quick in the Discord. I think there is a place in the Discord where you can suggest. Yeah, there's a food review ideas page that you can throw in there, places that you would like us to try out. So you can throw that in there, and at least we can check them off as we go on wherever the places we've tried out and what we've got to do still. But again, I thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go get some water and eat my afternoon snack of Slim Jims. If you've been watching my diet videos, that's what I'm eating for my afternoon snack is Slim Jims. But I'll be back again. I mean, tomorrow we have a video dropping 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to watch that video when it drops. And I'll be back probably next Friday. Can't guarantee it because it's the day after Thanksgiving. Let's see how much of a food coma I'm in after that day, and if I have the ability to do it, because I've also, like I said, got to do some hard selling that day too, because Whatnot's doing their deal where they're not taking a cut that day, so that's a good day to sell some cards. And again, check out the links in the description and in the chat, and I appreciate it. I'll catch y'all next time. Definitely next Saturday we'll have our live stream. We'll have our live stream with me and Andy next Saturday for end of the month live stream. Don't know yet what we're trying out, but there'll be a hint of where that place will be in the Discord next week. So make sure you get in there in the Discord checking it out, and I'll catch you next time. Let's get it.